some of that stuff, but it's just a guideline for me. Oh, we are on air. Hey, everybody, I'm Shane. I'm here with Beppe Gambetta. Did I do that right?
Ciao. Yes.
Good.
Perfect. You know what does it mean?
No.
Joe Shortleg is the meaning of Beppe Gambetta.
Is it really?
Yes.
Joe Shortleg.
Joe Shortleg, yes.
I would have never guessed in a million years.
Yeah.
So what does that come from? Just
yes, Gambetta is a Shortleg is a common second name in my area.
okay.
So it's and Beppe is short for Giuseppe, so is the correspondent of Joe.
Joe.
It's
Okay.
short for Joseph. Yes.
Nice. I did not know that. See, I learned something new today.
Yes.
So I usually start these off by talking about the artist and the history with us. And you've been playing here I've been here for over 20 years, and you've been playing since I've been here. So you probably from the beginning, huh?
Now I'm 67, and I started to play when I was 11. I had my first guitar when I was.
When did you start playing the duck?
It's a Mucky Duck.
Yeah.
Probably around 30 years ago.
Okay, so beginning.
Really when it started.
Yeah.
When it started.
So
I don't know exactly well, maybe 25.
Right.
So 25 years ago. Yeah.
So a long time.
Yes.
From the beginning, for the most part.
It's in this place is exactly my home. My home. I feel at home, and it is. It's great to be back home after all we were passing,
Right.
because we follow the Mucky Duck always when there was a flood, when even if we are in Germany or whatever, we always.
So when you think of Houston, you think, what's going on with the duck?
Yes,
That's very nice.
Yes, so
it's comforting in a way.
Yeah, so that there is this net of people
Right.
that are they care about it. Yes,
Of course, Rick Gardner, who was here tonight. So
of course,
he's a good friend of y'all's and ours. So
yes,
Well, are you ready to get in these questions I got for you?
yes, absolutely.
What is the first record you purchased with your own money?
I think it was a LP of Bob Dylan, Nashville Skyline.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nashville. And I don't know exactly in what year it was, but I remember that I was astonished by some guitar playing that I thought it was Bob Dylan. In reality,
Right. It was not.
It was Norman Blake who was playing on that album, Nashville Skyline. There is a famous Nashville Skyline rag that it's an incredible flat picking tune. Probably is the first flat picking tune that I heard. I was probably 16 or something like this. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's an album to listen. There is Girl from the North Country with Johnny Cash, and so it's a cool album to be the first.
Yeah, I mean that is cool. I've had some really bad first albums. That one's really cool. So you win on that one.
Yeah.
So what was the first show? Do you remember your first concert, like the one you wanted to go to?
Yes, the first that I wanted to go, it was Beatles and Rolling Stones, because Beatles they did 7 concerts in Italy when they did the first tours.
Wow.
And they passed through Genova, but I think I was 9. So it was 64.
Okay.
In 1964, I was 9, and my mom they didn't let me go because I was 9 years old. And so also the Rolling Stones came 1 year later. I was 10 years old, and they didn't bring me. No.
So did you ever get to see the Beatles and Stones?
I'm really sorry that they didn't decide maybe to come with me,
Right.
But they were sort of opera people, and so it was really.
Well, you probably don't want to take your 10-year-old kid to a Rolling Stones show at that time.
And but the first show that I saw really big, huge in Genova was Elton John.
Okay.
Elton John and the Crocodile Rock was just out.
Okay.
And it was this huge 30,000 people. Amazing. So
well, he's on his farewell tour now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible. Yeah. And but I have to tell one more thing, because the first real concert that I saw was when I was in the United States, and I finally was able to see a flat picker. Okay. Because I was dreaming of seeing Doc Watson, but he never came to Europe when in close to me. And so my for my passion, and the first concert that opened my heart was seeing Doc Watson in 1985 in my first trip to the United States in Dahlonega, Georgia, and I was able to go backstage and shake his hand.
Oh, you got to meet him? How cool is that?
And yes, and I never washed my hand for a long time because I finally was touching the hand of Maestro. Yes.
So how was he? Was he? Because they say never meet your heroes.
He was really kind. Only the problem is that my English was really bad, and he talks really Southern.
Right.
So for me, I love your music. It was I was like this, and he was talking, hey. So there was some problem of communication.
I like your Southern accents right there. That was good.
Yeah.
So maybe you just answered the question, but who was the first artist you put on a pedestal? Was it Doc Watson?
That I put on
just
the pedestal.
Idolized, right?
Led Zeppelin first.
Led Zeppelin first.
Because they had this incredible part that was acoustic, really beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So the 20% of the music of Led Zeppelin is acoustic.
Right.
And also played with mandolin, with 12 string, and so for me to hear that acoustic energy
right.
In that song, so it was.
Did you get the chance to see them back when they were?
At the time I was maybe 15. I don't know when they came, but there was a riot, and the concert was they canceled the tour because it was a period really rough politically in Italy, and there were these groups that wanted music to be free and not to pay, and they were wanting to force the entrance. It was a moment like that. And so there was an incredible big riot when Led Zeppelin played in Milan,
okay. Yeah.
And they
that was it.
And that was it. They didn't came to Geneva,
right.
But anyway, it was always this legendary thing that we wanted to go, and it was not possible.
Oh. So I kind of mentioned this before. So you're going to be stranded on an island. You got 3 records you can take. Do you have 3 records you're taking with you?
Yeah, it's not easy, but for sure Doc Watson on stage.
Okay.
I would bring because it was Doc Watson that changed really my life, and something acoustic. I am a flat picker. I would need some album of the Fathers.
Okay.
Probably Tony Rice. The album Cold on the Shoulder.
I don't know that one, but
Cold on the Shoulder. It's amazing. And Norman Blake, Fields of November.
Oh
yeah. So it's all maybe listeners. I don't know if they know it,
right.
but they are niche albums, but they are life changers.
Okay. That makes sense. So was there ever a moment in your life where you saw something, heard something that made you want to do this with your life, or was it just sort of
that made me want to become a musician? Actually, the divorce.
I've asked this question to hundreds of people now, and nobody's given me that as the reason yet.
No, when I was a kid, and I was probably 10, I heard for my first time a guitar live.
Okay.
And on a train, a group of people singing, and I decided that the guitar will be part of my life.
That's a cool story.
I heard just one song, and I said that's the instrument that I will dedicate my life. I don't know how, or and I did it. And so that was a moment. And but I became. I did a lot of activity, but I became full-time musician when I divorced, and I was 30. Okay. So it's 37 years that I am.
Well, I know you're quite an accomplished cook, also. So.
This is we did this cookbook here in Houston with some good friends,
right?
And and I know how to cook, and it's sort of my second passion, but. In the reality, if I have more than 6 people that are coming to our home, I do a lot of mistakes.
Right.
So if I would start a restaurant, it would be a real disaster. But I have this new book actually that it's called. It will be out soon, and it's called Declarations of Love. And I love to meet people and to meet also people with the food. And so I chose the 12 most. How you say recipe that bring you in brings a group to enjoy the group.
Right.
I don't know how you call it. Convivial. You say convivial?
No.
In English?
But I understand what you're saying.
So, because in Italian it's conviviale.
Right.
I tried. So that brings people together to hang out. There is some food that is special too.
Okay.
And I chose the 12 recipes that are, of course, polenta and bagna cauda and paella and chili con carne
Right.
and Wurst and Bratkartoffeln. And so it was fun to figure out the 12 best recipe to hang out together.
So next time you play, we're going to have these recipes for your show? We're going to bring it out?
Yes, that could be fantastic. I don't know if I would be able to cook it for
No, we'll
all.
have our kitchen do it. We'll
Yes.
just need your recipes.
So I just give the recipes and I tell
you can go taste it and then
yes,
say, no,
I
this
just
isn't
tell,
right.
A little more salt. Yes, that's I can
Let's do it.
Yes.
All right, to end this, I got some either ors. I'm going to give you two people. You tell me your preference. Just because you say you like one doesn't mean you dislike the other. Just personal. You can pass if you want, but
can you know, my English is so horrible.
I'm gonna just give you two bands or two people, and you're gonna tell me who you prefer. Like,
two bands. You tell me two bands.
Like an either or thing.
Either or.
And you can pass, and it doesn't mean you dislike one. If you,
but I don't know enough. Yes.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, the first one, Beatles or Stones.
Beatles or Stones? Beatles.
Beatles?
Because of my history, my songs are related to the Beatles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dolly or Aretha Franklin?
Dolly.
There's no wrong answers
She
here.
has a bluegrass album, you know.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Elvis or Sinatra?
You know, it's Sinatra, especially because his mom was from Genova.
Oh, was she?
Yes. So, and he even came to the birthplace of his mom one time when he was touring. And so there is an affection because part of his is part of the legacy that comes from our region.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I didn't know that. Willie Nelson or Johnny Cash?
Wow.
You got to remember where you are. You are in Texas.
Yes, that's really hard. I think Johnny Cash, because it's too much part of the history. He changed the life of so many people.
Yeah, I'm a Johnny Cash guy myself, even though I grew up here.
Yeah.
So I get it. Michael Jackson or Prince?
Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like Lady Gaga or Madonna?
Wow. Yeah, they are both Sicilian. I
Are
cannot.
they? I guess they are. That's
yes. So, Lady Gaga. I like her creativity a lot, and also how she is really good as an actor.
Did you see her in House of Gucci?
No, I saw the previous one of the country music star.
Okay. Oh, the Star is Born.
Yes, the Star is Born. Yes.
All right, I got two more for you.
Yeah.
John Prine or Bob Dylan?
I think John Prine because not because I don't like Bob Dylan, but because I'm always on the side of the independent.
Okay.
And Bob Dylan, everyone would choose him because, of course. But John Prine, among the independent artists, did a lot. He should have been recognized much more for what he wrote. And I got also to open for him in Italy. So my heart is beating fast when I think about John Prine.
John he was amazing.
Yeah.
So last one, Doc Watson or Jimmy Page?
Doc Watson, because it is a really, when I heard his song, my life changed. I decided really to devote my life to flat picking. I wrote books in Italian because I became crazy. Jimmy Page is in a good second place.
That was especially for you. I don't ask everybody that question. So that was for you. That's all I got for you. Thanks for sitting down with me for a minute.
Yes, and it's great. So I understand that this is something special for the Mucky Duck people. So I'm happy to do this interview because I feel part of the family, and so I hope to be back with some more music as soon as it will be possible. And I understand that Mucky Duck is alive because people loves it and supports it, and is doing some special special moments of special support that happen in the during the pandemic. So I'm proud about this community, and I'm proud to be part of it because it will continue this dream.
Right.
And I hope to continue to come back with some new music.
Well, of course, you are definitely part of our family, so we'll definitely have you back soon.
Ok, grazie.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.